Alright, 7:11 in the morning, had a huge storm come through. We had rain puddles everywhere out here. And I'm sure you can see them down there, puddles, and it's still raining, but it's light rain now. Hopefully it stops. Today is Mount Washington Day, so we're gonna go for it. Thing with an absolutely flooded trail, and this is what we're going up on. Wet conditions, foggy. And the sun's kind of coming out, finally. Super high. 11:50 a.m. Mizpah Hut. Julie, how did you like the free breakfast that we just had?
It was great. We had eggs, sausage, some oatmeal, and some bread to go with our chili.
Yeah. And it was free, you guys. It was free.
And look, the sun is out.
And the sun is out. And the clouds are... I'm feeling happy now. I was a little bit bummed out.
We had a rough morning.
Yeah.
And we had a rough morning.
I guess this place has a tent site. It says there's a Newman tent site here. But, I don't know where the tent spots are, but this whole area, like right there, is still pretty flooded, so. Beautiful hut, beautiful. Alright guys, saw another hiker, Indigo, who's headed to Maine as well. And he's right behind us. He stopped at the hut, so might have a possible team of 3 going over Mount Washington. And saw a couple more people on the trail today finally. The sun's out, so people are coming out. But it was a rough morning, but hoping all this stuff dries. It's still a little wet. Difficult terrain when it's a slip and slide, but making the best of it. Nice view from this ledge. We are on Mount Pierce, elevation 4310, and we got a beautiful view. It's in and out of the clouds right now. Oh yeah, look at that. Would you take a look at that? In the clouds, Lakes of the Clouds, 3.9, Mount Washington, baby. That's what it's all about, Julie.
In 5 miles!
5.4.
Holy crap.
Don't forget the 0.4. Don't ever forget the 0.4.
Wow, look at that. Mount Washington, 5.4.
Clear up for us. Give us a view. Give us a view. Give us a little view. Some fresh lumber to fix up parts of the flooded trail. Some gorgeous views, everybody. Look at this. Julie, would you say this is your favorite view of this whole hike right now?
Yes, because you enjoy the view, but you also feel like peaceful.
Yeah.
Just relax.
Franconia was a little cold for us.
Yeah, Franconia was a little
360 for you guys. Overwhelming. Even though it was kick ass and it was just had its own, you know, all that stuff, but
It is when I feel peaceful.
his views. Came from over there. Whew. And heading towards Lake of the Clouds now, and it's under 2 miles last time I looked. All right, everybody, we got it. Got a nice, clear view of Mount Washington right there. Let me go ahead and zoom in. There it is. Oh yeah. We were off trail for a minute there, and then we were off trail for a minute, and then luckily, yeah, I should have remembered. Oh, all right, we're back on trail. So, all right, looking back of Lake of the Clouds, it's right there, and there's Mount Monroe. Nice clear day. It's beautiful. p.m. 4:40 p.m. everybody, we are coming down from Mount Washington. Woohoo! And there we go. It was great. We were hiking with Indigo, and he's up ahead somewhere. I just looked up the winds. The gusts aren't too bad right now. I still put on my buff here on my head so that my hat doesn't blow away. But sorry for the wind noise, but It's Mount Washington after all, so yeah.
It's there.
Taking the Gulfside Trail, aka the AT, this way. Yeah, we got some climbs here. I haven't really looked at Gut Hook exactly what. Got some ups, but we'll see. Yeah. Alright everybody, 4.5 miles to Madison Hut. Hopefully they got some snacks for us over there. And there's truly a lot of rocks on this trail, but it's absolutely awesome. Yeah, day turned out, it went from being foggy and miserable to just a little bit of wind. Nothing bad at all. And super clear. Give you guys another view of what I'm seeing here. That's when the little station where they have the little train ride up to the top of Mount Washington. Absolutely gorgeous. Back at Mount Washington there, and heading out this way. About 3.5 miles left till Madison Hut. All right, 6:44 p.m. A little quieter on this side. And the plan right now for us is to go into Madison Hut, maybe buy a couple snacks, and then we are going to descend down 1/2 mile from the AT into Valley Way tent site. So unless we find a stealth spot, that's going to be a little extra miles we'll have to do, but it's free tenting, and that's definitely a good thing. So that's the plan for today. Look at that. There's still some snow on this side of the mountain. So quiet. Alright, we got the boulder fields. Been walking on this for a while. And coming up is the famous patch of snow over there. Little ridgeline crossing. Take your time. The trick is not to look that way.
Yeah. Oh, that was sketch. That was sketch.
But this is the famous White's little snow crossing. It's here, like, you know, for a long time. So.
Just take deep breaths.
Yeah, like if you're on the CDT for stuff like that, it's good to have micros, especially when it's like bigger drops and stuff. But I'm so hungry. I thought this rock, this multicolored rock, was a bag of chips somebody left for trail magic. Yeah.
I just get blown away.
I don't know. I was like, somebody attached a bag of chips on a rock. The arrow points that way. We're like a mile away from Madison. It's been a long day. It's been a lot of rocks. Oh, the views were amazing. Julie, I gotta say, in 2017, this was probably the hardest day I've ever had on trail.
Oh yeah?
And then in 2019, I gotta say, this has been the best view-wise day, or my favorite day I've had on trail.
Aw.
The views were incredible, so it was really turned from foggy in the morning with a little bit of rain and like heavy rain at night to just a very nice, pleasant hiking day. So this was great. There's Mount Washington Road right there.
I think we go downhill now.
Yeah, it's downhill. Alright, headed to Valleyway, and then Indigo is doing a work for stay because he was scared the tent sites would be filled up. And I walked up there and I'm like, you guys have any baked goods for sale? And then the girl working there goes, no, because it's already like 8 o'clock. But are you a thru hiker? I go, yes. And then she takes out 2 muffins. Julie, did you like the muffin?
Yo, yeah, they're delicious.
And she takes out a huge Ziploc bag, and we get a mystery, whatever it is in the Ziploc bag. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like meatloaf. So
Oh, is that what it is?
it looks like meatloaf.
Oh.
I think she asked me do you like meatloaf? And I was thinking about the muffins at the time, so I don't remember what I mumbled.
Oh.
But we got some mystery bag. We'll see what it is.
That's good.
It's a mystery Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
What's in the Ziploc bag?
You're too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
So this downhill is steep, but the thing is, the work for stay is limited to 2 people. And on top of that, you don't know if they're gonna make you do stuff for like an hour and a half in the morning. And this is after everyone eats, so it could be like 8 to 10 possibly. So that's not a chance I'm willing to take. I'd rather sleep in instead of waking up like at 5, because that's how a lot of times it works. They start cooking at like 5, and then you have to step out of the area, and then you do your work for stay afterwards, unless you get a night work for stay. But yeah, so we're looking for a stealth spot. The sign has already appeared, so right now we can stealth anywhere we find a flat spot, or the Valleyway camp spot further down. But it should be good.